You were born for this.
There's no doubt about that.
You were born for this.
There's no doubt about that.
You were born for this.
There's no doubt about that.
So wake up to your greatness.
You can feel it. The feeling is deep within you, just above your stomach. It has a certain depth to it, a certain power, which scares you a little bit. You feel yourself being pulled by it, pushed by it.
What's up, you guys?
And shake it, but no matter what, it doesn't go away.
Good morning, good morning, yeah.
You get
Or
caught
good night.
in your own head. What if no one gets it?
Or
What if
good
they
day.
don't like it? What if I don't really have anything
Say what's up
important
if
to
you're
say?
watching
My
the
ideas are all
replay.
the same. They're probably sick of this. It's
What's
not
up, what's up,
life-changing
what's
enough.
up, hey?
And although there's this
Chilling on a
continuous
Saturday.
it's interesting to note
Chilling
that
on a
your question is
Saturday.
which is an extension of you. It ultimately means that you're questioning.
Say what's up, you guys. You were born for
There's
this.
no doubt about that.
You were born for this.
There's no doubt about that.
You were born for this.
What's happening? What's up? What's up? What's happening? What's up? What's up? What's happening? What's up? What's up? What's happening? Hey, you guys.
The world needs
So
you.
wake up to your greatness. FreemanRivers.com. Hi, darling. How are you?
Go deeper.
Cheers.
More, live more. Breathe more. Shift their
Okay.
perspective more. Be challenged
I had
more,
no
stimulate
reason for
more,
going live other than I wanted to say hello to everyone and
more,
just
touch more,
chat
flow
and
more,
see how your
relax more,
morning's
get
going,
more.
darling. How is your morning, darling? You were born for this. Oh, I wish I could really dance. Like, I would be a percolating fool, but I can't. Happy Saturday. What's up, you guys? Hello, Styla. Hope I said your name right. I think it's Styla.
The world needs you to play bigger.
The world needs you to be stronger. The world needs you to live louder.
What's up? What's up?
The world needs you to play bigger.
Okay, so here's the thing.
The world needs you to be stronger.
Be
The
strong.
world needs you to live louder.
Live louder, yeah.
You were born for this. You were born for this.
Okay, YouTube is tripping.
So wake up to your greatness.
YouTube is tripping.
You were born for this. You were born for this. You were
Bracing for
born
hurricanes. Oh, God. Which is why I won't live in Houston. How are you guys this morning? Wake up to your greatness. Okay, hurricane during the coronavirus. Ugh, what in the world? This is why I won't live. Like, I can't be bothered with Houston. Places that get hurricanes on a regular basis, no thank you. Like New Orleans, any place that floods, hurricane. Even I'm from Georgia. Like, my grandmother used to have a boat. They just put the dogs in the boat and just wait for the flood to go down. Like, I'm not interested in living like that. So I can't move those places. But I mean, I feel sorry for like if that's where you was born and you live. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just can't. That's like, I just can't. So I'm praying. I've been praying for these storms. I've been praying for like things that are coming because it's inevitable, the state of America right now. Like, it's just inevitable to think that nothing else is going to happen or it's not, you know what I mean? So it's like, you can't get in fear. You can't get in fear about what is to come. And also when storms come, they really reveal like where you are. So that's why I'm always like, you guys, you gotta like have a certain type of mindset when there's nothing going on, because when something goes on, like nothing big, like the pandemic, because now that it's here, think about it. A hurricane during a pandemic. Now, there's gonna be, think about the normal thing that happens in a hurricane. Okay. You have the relief crew, you have food, people need water, people need stuff. Here's what I suggest. If you are in a place where, actually, I've thought about this already very extensively, actually. You got to have things, your necessities of, if you know a storm is coming, where's your passport? Where's your ID? Where are the things that you need to have? So when everything settles, like think about the people in the Bahamas, all their stuff got washed away. Okay. And so people who didn't have their passports on them, the people who didn't have documents was like stuck and stranded in the, I don't know if you guys remember that they just took it off the news, but the Bahamas, that part of, I forgot the name, Abaco in the Bahamas. Did you guys forget that they had a 20-foot freaking flood that just came and washed out the whole place and there were dead bodies everywhere. This just happened, you guys, like at the end of last year. That just broke my heart. I could not, that just tore me up. And I was just like, man, you know, I grew up where, like, I heard the old people, like I said, my grandma, you know, had a boat and they was doing stuff. I'm like, a boat? That was so foreign to me when they was like, yeah, my dad got the dogs and they in a boat and they just wait. I'm like, what? That is crazy, right? But at the end of the day, you have to prepare. So if you think about a storm mixed with the pandemic, people are going to have to, if people are misplaced, if, God forbid, if people are misplaced, the coronavirus ain't went nowhere. You know what I'm saying? None of the stuff has went anywhere. It's just going to be a mess. And people's hearts are going to be broken. And so it's like, don't listen to me and get scared. Please don't listen to me. And don't listen to the news and get scared. Don't listen to you. You need to be informed and then look at your life. Okay, if this were to happen, what would I do? What do I need to have? If we ran out of food, or if there was a food shortage of some sort in America, that sounds like, oh my God, you crazy. That's not going to happen. If there was a food shortage of some sort, what would I need to be doing? Okay. Think about rice, beans, you know what I'm saying? Think about things that last for a long time. Thank God for my parents because they old, you know what I'm saying? And they're older. I don't think old is a thing, but they're older. So they grew up like that. So they told us how they grew up, and we also had hard times with them. So, you know, it's like, okay, we got to get with it. But most people are so spoiled. They don't know how to plan for emergencies. So I may be all over the place because I don't care to be any type of organized this morning. It's like the morning time. I'm just chilling Saturday morning. But the thing is, you got a plan. So what can you have that's waterproof that you can, I mean, think about waterproof. I know this sounds crazy, but like I've been thinking about like a waterproof, like fanny pack, something, or waterproof backpacks. So you can put things in it. Now water probably still gonna get in them, but you want stuff that can stand storms and crazy scenarios. Also, take pictures of all important documents. All important documents, scan them and put them in multiple places. Dropbox, Google Docs. You know what I'm saying? I pay for both, and I have I have the terabytes of space. And so I have copies of my important documents. You know what I'm saying? You want to just have, oh, good. Look, they have prepared lists. Okay, great. See, I just look at myself and my parents and I'd be like, okay, what we need. So I'm just telling you guys, canned foods, rice, beans. Also, get used to fasting. You can go a couple days. You can intermittent fast. Intermittent fasting is good for your health. It's also preparing you for, like, if there was a shortage of food, if you're not training yourself to stuff your face 24/7 every couple hours, like somebody made up that's a real thing, then you're going to do better. There are going to be some people that's going to be really, really, really butthurt because they're just used to addicted to meat and stuff like that. If I don't have to eat any more meat, then I'm just cool because it's like whatever. And I've done enough research on what meat does to the body and stuff like that. And people want to argue about it. I'm not here to argue about it. Do you? For me and my house, this is what we're going to do. Okay. And I'm not going to be mad about, there you go. Camping. See, I don't know about camping, but, I love that. Lori says camping websites, take a video of your property, upload to your, come on, Lori. See, that's what I'm saying. Come on, people. Yes, resourceful. Lori says, take a video. See, I'm a city girl. I'm a country girl that lives in the city. Let's be clear. So this is awesome. Take a video of your property, upload to your files. Camping websites sell a lot of waterproof gear. See, I never even knew this. I was just thinking to myself, you know what? If something come through here, we need to have certain things that just, ever since that 20-foot flood, that freaked me out watching those videos of those people, you know? And again, what the main thing you need to have to me is a sound mind, because if you are the type of person that practices worrying, freaking out, stressing, you need to be solution-based, because now I learned that from being in an abusive relationship. When you got a Negro popping out of closet trying to kill you, you know what I'm saying? Following you on the freeways, following you in dark corners, you got to be resourceful and you got to be looking out. Okay. So that just definitely was like, okay, it's like a war zone all the time. But in general, life has prepared me to be resourceful. So if something were to happen, I'm going to always, I told you I had that dream. A storm came, stuff was on fire. Everybody was frantic and I was so calm and I was doing this. I was on a live stream and I was talking to you guys about God and literally in that dream, I'm telling you, I felt that dream so heavy. It was so heavy. Like it was bringing tears to my eyes in real life. And in the dream, I was just telling people about, God and God was giving direction to me. There was no plan. It was like, you just need to be tuned into God so you can have insight. And I just believed that. And I had another dream where there was a tornado coming. We could see it far off and everybody was trying to put stuff together and whatever they were trying to do didn't work. And it was what they did before and it didn't work. And that dream was very real. I couldn't shake that dream. And I pulled out some goggles and I put the goggles on and I put some goggles in my back pocket. And that was the dream. Okay. So these type of things are, some of y'all not spiritually, whatever. Y'all not believe in God. I'm Jesus girl all the way. I'm gonna just tell you my dreams I've had. I could go down a list of dreams I've had and I've seen stuff come to fruition. So to me, that's just like getting prepared spiritually is the best thing, because when you have a situation that you've never encountered, you need God. Okay. You want God direction. You want God sound mind. You want peace. You want joy in the middle of a crazy pandemic or something crazy. You don't want to be the person who naturally is a freak out person, because that's just fear kills you, honey. Fear paralyzes. Joshua, the people of the children of Israel won. Joshua fought the battle of Jericho and the walls came tumbling down. They won that war spiritually first. Why? Because the people that they were fighting had so much fear that they didn't think properly. So what they did was what they normally do. Oh, come on, God, work it out. What they did was they put the wall up. They closed the city. They say, oh, they can't attack us. The wall's up. Nobody can come in or out of our city. So we're safe. Psych. See, we think the government is so like, I don't know, some deliverers or some types. What do you think? Government is corrupt, period. Governments be corrupt. It's just the way that it goes in life, you guys. You don't need to be a conspiracy theory to know that's common sense, that somebody in there is going to be a little greedier than somebody else. Okay. And that greed spreads. Okay. So here's the thing. Even in that scenario where the walls were up and that those people thought they were safe, they were in there behind their little wall, scared to death. Okay. And it said the fear melted their hearts. And the thing is that when you have a fear-based mentality and a freak out mentality, you don't make proper moves. And so again, I'm saying all this, there's no need to get scared, because what is, and that's all it is. Okay. What we have to do is just be prepared. Jesus girl, you talk like my grandma. What that mean? But it's just true. If you need to do it quickly, do a video, open the drawers, cupboards, closets, and record evidence of all your belongings. I do that with my suitcase. So Lori, that makes perfect sense, because they'll try to say somebody is stealing out your suitcase. And that's why I like carry-ons, because people be stealing when you travel out the country. So you just get your video camera and you just videotape all of your belongings so that you have proof. I do that with car rentals, all kind of stuff. You got to think like this, people, and then put it in the cloud. Okay. Lori's putting links on Facebook between hurricanes when I lived in Florida and losing power during ice storms and blizzards in Vermont. Oh, God. Lori need to do a whole get ready for the storm class. I'm buying it. Lori, do a class like that. She said, I stay ready. Lori is the most nice gangster I ever met. Just sweet and peaceful, but she's a beast. Where I live in the UK, we are on a red alert for a second lockdown. I'm cool. I'm ready. Even started farming and will be ready for my crop soon. Faith and trust in God is the only way forward. Exactly. Helpful list for food and water preparedness and waterproofing your supplies. Oh, I love it. Lori is putting links on my Facebook, you guys. She used to make me laugh. Oh, Sheila says she used to make me laugh. I miss her. Oh, you said I'm a Jesus girl. Oh, right. I just be talking and then I'll be like, what'd I say? We love grannies. You know what I realized? Like, I listen to so many people now and they don't have like they never was cool with their grandma or their granddaddy. And I look at kids now, they don't even have granddaddies and grandma. I'll be like, oh my Jesus. Like, I'm blessed because I had my great grandma. I had my grandma. I still have my grandmother, and being that I got adopted, I got my mom's mom and then I got my dad's mom. And then I got my biological dad's mom. And then I'm blessed because I still got to experience older people. Young people, we need older people. Okay. You need that wisdom. You need that experience. My dad told me so many stories of going through colored doors and having a farm and all this stuff. So it's not foreign to me. Struggle. And he had a tin roof. Like when it rained, it sounded like, a whole like marching band was on his roof. Like, so when you experience that through them and they're constantly telling you that, and you're looking at pictures of their life and how it was, man, they just come through so much. So, a lot of young people, they have no clue. So it's like, that's why you see them being so like completely like, we don't care. We gonna be whatever. Whew, it's an interesting time to be alive. It's still the best time to be alive. But it certainly is interesting. Okay. Do you guys use the sweet cream coffee? OMG. Have you guys ever had sweet cream? Is it out? Let me show y'all my favorite creamer. Okay, you guys ready for this? Somebody's going to be so blessed by this. I don't know. This is the best ever. Okay. You guys. Oh, who drinks? Can somebody, just one person, tell me that if you just be my friend today and tell me that you've experienced this, because I need you to connect with me right now. This is the best ever. Although I'm prepared to release it if we have to be fasting and things like that. If we don't have to be. I'm okay. I'm not the type of coffee drinker who's like, I'm going to die if I don't have coffee. I just like the way it tastes. Honestly, my sister said I drink creamer with coffee. I don't know if you guys can see. Y'all can't really see. She says I just drink creamer in the morning. This is like my dessert. Like, I'm not a cakes person. Like I'm sitting around. I don't want no Twinkies and candy bars. I don't want that kind of stuff. Thank you, Jesus, that I'm not addicted to that. So this is my version of cakes and candy bars. But I'm prepared to release. I'm just gonna have abs. I'm gonna be prospering during all these times. My arms gonna be fit. I'm gonna have abs. I'm gonna be amazing. My dad let me show you guys my cucumber that from my daddy's garden. Let me show you guys. Look, my daddy's so cute. He gives me vegetables in plastic in Walmart bags. I gotta let it get a little more. This grew out my daddy's garden. I ate one of them yesterday, but it's still not ready. You gotta grow a little bit more. I mean, it gotta like whatever it's called, ripen or whatever. I tried to eat one. It was fresh though. It tastes so clean. Like it tastes like just clean. Just clean. Like there was nothing but just cleanliness in it. I was just like, man, ain't nothing like fresh stuff from the garden. Nope. Is that a can full of sugar? Don't judge my creamer, D. McGee. Don't you judge it. I don't ask for much in life, but don't you judge the creamer, okay? Don't do it, D. McGee. Oh yes, I'm gonna do another video with him. He said he's gonna do something different in his garden. So I have to go see what he's talking about. He was like really mad because the sun in Texas, you guys, it's just hot. And I kept telling him to let me get him a thing to cover his garden, but he kept saying no. I should have got it for him because now the sun is just burning everything up. So he have like watermelons and all kind of stuff, but it's just so hot. And I should have put the thing over his garden. I'm not listening to him next time. My hubby won't drink his coffee without it. Exactly. I don't know how people can drink. Okay, everyone, coffee survey. How do you drink your coffee? Are you drinking it black? Are you drinking it with a pinch of creamer? Or are you drinking it like me? Good and sweet. Grand Rising. What's up, Sherelle? Larissa? With a spoon of caramel. That sounds good. See, I just feel like, since I don't eat cakes and stuff, I'm going to go hard on my coffee. But you know what? With the sweet cream, you guys, you don't have to put nothing else. I don't like, for real. Now, if I'm not using this, then I want hazelnut, and then I want like a little, whatever the other stuff, vanilla. I don't know. I'll be pouring all kind of stuff. Just, it really just be, it's just, my coffee is not real. This is probably, my sister's probably right. Good morning, sunshine. Why are you still in your robe? I woke at 2:30 a.m. all dressed and no place I want to go. because it's Saturday and I just feel like being in my robe. And I certainly didn't wake up at 2:30 a.m. I went to bed and slept until like 7:45. And this morning, 7:45 this morning. And then, yeah, I just don't feel like, I mean, it's what, I don't need to do nothing. You have the gift to read dreams, and it troubles me that you said people wasn't ready. Oh yeah, people were not ready. People were like freaking out. I was chilling in my car. What car was that? It was a kind of, I just got a, it's interesting. I got a new car. And it, actually, now that I think about it, that was like a Jeep looking car, like kind of like my car. So I was in the car. Whoever I was with, even they weren't. They were just like freaking out, trying to get ready. Like, I need to get ready, to get ready, to get ready, to get ready, to get ready. But they were in the car with me. And I was happy that the person was in the car with me. And I was like, I wouldn't rather have gone through with anyone else but that person. So it was somebody that I loved. I couldn't see their face. It's almost like the face changed a couple times, but they were like, they believed the same as me, but they didn't have the level of faith as me. And so for me, I was really, really calm. I was really grateful to be sharing God's message, and I was just chilling. And so as the dream progressed, there was like, something was coming. Something was coming. The whole time the dream started, something was coming. And then it was like the storm. You know how you can time out lightning and thunder in between? Some maybe you don't know what I'm talking about, but like, I remember as a kid, they'd be like, you can count a certain amount of times and then the boom would happen or whatever. So we were bracing. We were like, okay, we could count and see like the lightning and thunders were getting more and more intense. And then at that last final boom, like something hit the earth, and it was almost like a meteorite, but whatever it was, then there was just a fire. And then people were just like, and so everything was behind me. And then people were just like, ah! They were just going cuckoo. And they were just, it was like this. And I was just chilling in my car like, you guys, God is just telling you to try him. He loves you. Like, and I was just talking. And then I could feel people and it was like Instagram, because I could see the little circles. It looked like Instagram. So I could feel them saying, but what about me? What about my past? Like some people were like, can I do it? Like, can I try God? Like people's hearts were really wanting to try God, but they just were like, am I good enough to try God? And it was just bringing tears to my eyes, because I'm like, we have made God such a villain sometimes with religion, or such a like you can't scare people into believing in God. Like, it's just weird. It's just, I don't know. There's just something that makes people feel like they're not good enough, you know? And so then they turn to all these other things. And right now there is a surge of, of everything, right? Of everything. And people, if you believe in good, then you got to know that there's evil, right? And evil doesn't mean, there are people who serve other gods that believe that like they're still happy and light and whatever. And I got plenty. I have business colleagues that believe in a whole bunch of stuff that I don't believe in. Like, we know each other, we love each other, but and they know what I stand. I know where they stand. And they're not bad people. And so like, they're not, you know what I mean? But I'm not playing with them guys. I don't play like that. I just don't. I'm not talking through dead people. I don't need to talk to who and somebody. I just don't do those kind of things. You don't have to. Yeah. So there's a lot of that going on, and they're enrolling. So think of this as a new semester, a new season. Just as God is using me and many other people to say, hey, try God, let's read the Bible together. There's other people who want to do other things, and they're enrolling even more. And so he's running back and forth to my laptop from across the room listening to you. Who? You too. Oh, my 15-year-old. Hey, what's his name? I have nephews. I have 6 nephews, and I'm like the best aunt ever. Can I just say? Just saying. And they're all of ages 4, 12, 18. Oh God. The twins are 4. So that's 2. And then it's just so many kids. One's 21. Jesus. My kids. There's a storm coming in Texas. I know. I'm here in Texas. But luckily, I can say my entire life living in Texas. Now, I did get caught up in a storm last summer, which that was so scary. I was chilling, you guys, with my sister. We were at some type of brunch at a beautiful place. It was fabulous. And I was just looking out over the golf course, and I looked at the sky, and it was beautiful the whole time we were having brunch. And then I looked up, And I said, something about to go down. And we was going to go to another place. And so she said, we were like, yeah, let's go to another place. And we were like, it's probably just going to be some rain. We got outside. When I tell you, it wasn't, from the time we got our check to check out, but we got outside, it was a full-blown tornado. And like my sister's in a little 2-seater car. Like she had to pull over because the wind was like flipping her car. Like, and I was driving on the freeway just scared out of my mind because trash cans was flowing across the freeway. The power went out and it was crazy. I tried to pull over and everybody was trying to pull over and the police were like, you have to keep driving. I was scared out of my mind. And the only thing that kept me calm was like, I was just praying to Jesus. Like, I was just praying. There's nothing you can do besides pray. Like in a crazy, chaotic moment, there's nothing you can do. Like, I was just like, this was a beautiful, completely clear sky, sunny day. And then boom, tornado. And it tore up everything. It knocked down a crane. There was somebody in the building. She died. I mean, it was just crazy. Not really a coffee drinker. I like maple syrup and milk. Ew. Lori, my hubby won't drink his coffee without. I miss my grandparents' best times ever. I know. I know that's right. Maple syrup and milk. I mean, I guess that sounds like some Southern stuff, Lori. With milk, no sugar. Like milk and coffee with like regular milk. Oh gosh, no. So are you guys the type of people that if you don't have coffee though, you're like the devil? Because I'm not. If I don't have coffee, I'm fine. I don't need it. I just like it. It's just like really a habit. The only thing about not drinking coffee is I have to take some, it gives you a headache because I drink it every morning. So it's like when I say I'm going to fast from it, I just take like a BC powder or some Aleve. But let me tell you a good replacement for coffee. Ginseng. Just take ginseng in the morning. And it like literally, you don't even need to take Aleve or anything. It's just take it in the morning when you wake up. My daddy. That's why I love my daddy. My daddy, what? I'm so blessed. He is an OG triple. This stuff right here. Ultra strength ginseng. So good. And so what you do is you take this and you just take a shot every morning. And you can take it twice a day if you want. Take one in the afternoon. Keeps you going. Gives you energy. He's on your Instagram. Oh, a little coffee with my cream and sugar. Exactly, Keisha. Esteem says mostly black brewed with cinnamon. Ooh, sounds fancy. Black brewed. Oh, wait. No, that means you just like black coffee. Red chili pepper. Okay, Esteem, your coffee just sounds strange. He's running back and forth to my laptop from across the room listening to you. Oh, wow. People get ready. She saw a fire that began as a storm. Yeah, man. And you know what's interesting is that it always, when I share, people interpret and think and see things that I didn't even see. Because even the storm that was coming, Olyric. Aw, what's up, Olyric? Beautiful name. Hope I said your name right. People see things in your dream that you don't see. Like when I put the goggles on, someone said, "Oh, that's vision," or something like that. Something about vision. What did they say? But in the storm, like basically the goggles, like you just need like the ability to see in the storm was significant. I was like, because I was like, I grabbed goggles. That was so weird that I grabbed. Where were they? You just had goggles. And you just pulled them out and put one in your back pocket, and then you put one on. And I zipped my back pocket. My brother is hooked on maple syrup in his coffee too. That is very odd, but I can kind of see. I can see how that has a flavor. I can see that happening. What's the name of what? Oh, this creamer. This is sweet cream, Cold Stone Creamery, and it really does taste like ice cream. And I can't eat ice cream; it tears my stomach up. Was that black root herb? What y'all talking about? Hey, Lakeisha, tuning from Worcester, Massachusetts. Can anybody else say Massachusetts wrong? I say it wrong all the time. My son said his teacher is the devil without coffee. LOL, don't tell her we said it. Hilarious. Yeah, I know some people, like my dad needs to have his coffee. Do not talk to him in the morning. And for me, it's not about the coffee. Like I'm just not, people think I'm hyper all the time. So it's just funny because then when I wake up, I don't want to I need just kind of like, I like to just gracefully ease into the morning. And then when It don't take long though, because then I'm just like, I'm up. Also, if I know I have something to do, then I just be like, boom, I just hop up. It doesn't take me like, 20 minutes to actually wake up. But, some people wake up and you just be like, I need you to be quiet. Shut up right now. Shut up. But I don't say it like that. I just be like, if you ever see me do them, it's because I'm biting my tongue. What's the bottle you held? I think you're talking about this. This? Which I'm almost out of. I need to go to the grocery store. Oh, the ginseng. I forgot I held it up. My bad. Screenshot. Screenshot. I love this company too. They have a lot of good teas and stuff like that. But you want to stock up on your supplements, stock up on your rice and beans, child. Lori said I have my coffee. Right. I feel like my face is itchy. Is my face itchy? What did I do? I feel like my face itching, y'all. You can go wash my face. Get your hair care supplies while you're getting your sweet cream at the store. Exactly. I woke up this morning. I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and get our lives and put a plan together, because I'm gonna put the plan together, give it to my dad, and I'm gonna get my plan, and I'm gonna mind my business. I hate going to the grocery store. I really just have no desire. So I'm gonna text you, Lord, to make sure I got everything I need. And we just gonna chill for like 6 months. It's just like a matter of chilling. And honestly, we just need to be practicing what we're thinking and what we're saying. Sounds like a scary movie. I know it was very vivid. Like it was cuckoo. It was definitely like a lot going on. It was a lot going on. And I try not to be scared. I just try to be like prepared. You know what I'm saying? And I just think Ziploc bag. Why did I just say that this morning? Lori, you are like literally in my head. Agreed. Anyway, I just want to say good morning. There was absolutely clearly this was the reason why we needed to talk. We need to talk about be prepared. Don't panic, but be prepared. You know what I'm saying? Go out and get what you think you need. I got water filters. I know, right? My husband says, did you have fun shopping? Grocery store shopping is not fun shopping to me. Exactly. Like I be in there like, oh God. Even before the pandemic ever existed, I just don't like. I just like it's germ. People be coughing and sneezing and stuff. I've always been a person that just on airplanes especially. It's like if somebody cough, I be like this in the air with my Lysol. So like when the pandemic hit, I already had a whole bunch of little Lysols and stuff because I look, y'all. This is my little, when you walk out the house, before you walk out the house, just grab your tools, have your little, this is just my little by the door kit. You know, you just never know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Just before you walk out the house, this is just my reminder. And then I have refills. Then I have refills. And at the end of the day, you need to, like, our immune system is everything, because, which really I should be talking to you guys more about, like the supplements that I use, like Isogenics and TLC are wonderful products. You can stock up on this stuff, you guys. And you can get 6 months worth of supplements so that your body, like on your cleanse days, like I have this stuff. You want to have, I know I don't sell it a lot, but I mean, but I definitely like, you want to have your cleanse. This on days where you're doing intermittent fasting, which you should be just practicing, because it's going to be a time, I'm telling you guys, it's going to be a time where you need to do this. But this is the way you use this, is that you're taking this every few hours while your body is cleansing, and it's releasing toxins from your body. So this is so good for your system. So I use this. This is a natural supplement. And then you have like protein for like your workout, or like my mom who has dementia. She just, with dementia, it's a million other reasons why they lose weight, but we have to keep her on a lot of protein. Okay. And we have different types of protein sources, but the doctor recommended protein, like this kind of protein as well, not just red meat and all that kind of stuff, people saying fish and all that stuff. So, because this is for your muscles, because she loses muscle mass, which makes, if you fall and you don't have muscle mass, you can break your bones easier. And she already has osteoporosis. So vitamins, you guys, this is the stuff you got to get. Take your B12. Then you have meal, these type of things. So these are also things that you can use, because you got to get creative. If we had a food outage, right? And you're used to intermittent fasting, which means you're not going to need 3 meals a day because you're intermittent fasting. So you may have one big meal, and then 2 other of your meals for the day are these plant-based shakes, which have vitamins and nutrients. It seems like I'm trying to sell y'all this, but I'm not. I'm just trying to tell you, this is, you got to think like this. Like, oh, let me get into a lifestyle that isn't revolved around seasoned salt and steaks. Okay? Because people are going to have a hard time, because it's just whatever. So you have different things. This is a liquid B12. You got to have your things. I have vitamins. Let me show you guys. And get used to eating vegetables. Vegetables. Like, I have Brussels sprouts and onions. But like, what if the vegetable? I mean, you just got to have things that are like storage ready too. So this is an AM vitamin and a PM vitamin. Okay. Your daily essentials. And they have all kind of stuff on them. But the expiration life, like these expire. These are fresh. They make these fresh. So my point is, I guess I should tell you guys more about this stuff. People always say they don't want to buy this because it's always expensive. It's like, your life is worth what? Because the same money that I spend on meal shakes and vitamins and stuff, you spend it on takeout and stuff like that. So you're actually, if you added up the amount of money you spend and divided by the days, it's like $5 or something like that. So it literally can help you. Same thing with TLC. I'm going to get the liquid vitamins just because sometimes I don't feel like taking pills. So I take the liquid vitamins. So I get that from TLC. Protein shakes are great to have on hand as emergency nutrition as well. Exactly. Yes, work on your immune system, and those containers look waterproof to me. Exactly. I used to keep a case of Sterno in my hair. What is Sterno? Isogenics 2.0 is awesome. I love Isogenics. I've been using them since 2015 or 16. So it's just one of those things. Do you have a grill? No, I don't know how to grill. I'm squirreling. What does that mean? When you were talking about waterproof backpack, you can get a waterproof backpack cover for less than $10. And my son just yelled trash bag. What is no, I don't have a grill. Wait a minute. Are you meaning you're gonna grill a squirrel? Is that what you're saying? I'd rather just eat grass. Like, I can't even be bothered with eating a squirrel. It's less expensive than McDonald's per meal. Exactly. People always are like, oh, that's expensive. I didn't join because now, you know, there's a business side to Isogenics. And honestly, can we just be honest? Like, can we just really, Sterno is the little heat can that you can put under chafing dishes. Oh, you know, I don't do any of those things. You remember I live by myself. So it's just me, myself, and I normally sushi, takeout, steakhouse, and then this stuff. I have that stuff because when I don't feel like being bothered, at least I'm being healthy. Not grill a squirrel for cooking during the power outage. Oh, okay. Can you see why we need you, Lori? Oh, bye, Sheila. Bye, Lyric. Yeah. I was like, are you gonna, is it that's where we headed? We gotta eat squirrels? We're gonna be like, what's that movie, Will Smith, when everything like blew up? You know, like boiling your water, cooking your food. Yes. Boiling your water so you can sterilize and get filters. You guys go buy up these Brita water filters. These are amazing. And I have enough filter to last me to next year. And so I can just literally, you guys, I don't know if you guys recommend this or you think this is gross, but I drink out the water, out the sink. I just put my sink water in here and all day I just drink this and it has a filter in it. So because I just got tired of lugging big old gallons of water and stuff. I don't want to carry water bottles. So I just stopped buying water. And let me just tell you, when you're buying, I drink a lot of water. So that was just like, I'll just drink out the sink. And I grew up drinking out the sink. So I don't know if y'all, where y'all from, but we grew up drinking out the water hose. We used to play outside, get hot, turn on the water hose and drink the water. So I just went and got filters because this just makes my life easier. and I can be anywhere and just use the water and have a filter in it. So yeah, I'm done. I'm complete. I just wanted to tell you guys this. What are we talking about today? Some of everything. Preparing for interesting times. Intermittent fasting, cleansing, protein shakes, vegetables. I need to just I'm going to pray and ask God to give me a plan, and then I'll share it with you guys after it gets clear, because right now I don't know. But honestly, even when you look at money, you need to move money around properly. Like everybody's trying to do the susu. The susu is very similar. The business plan of the susu is very similar to like a company like Isagenix, but they have a real product. So not only are you buying food, you are getting paid to eat healthy, and then you're helping your family and friends do the same. That makes more sense to me than a susu. So like when you look at money, if you're going to spend money on food anyway, and then you're bringing your friends and you guys are all being healthy and you're all getting paid, and you can actually build, several of my friends at Isagenix make 6 figures as well as $1 million a year selling this stuff. Like, and the only reason I didn't push it as hard as I could have pushed it is because at the time it was really a distraction from everything that I was up to. Like, and I just was like, that's a drag. I can't focus on it right now. So, but when you look at a time like this, it's like, man, this is a vehicle for people to make money as well as eat healthy. Because the next 6 months, I mean, I'm just saying, y'all, get ready. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Don't get scared. Just get ready. So that's what we talk about. Oh, my face is doing something weird. But anyway, that's all. That's the moral of the story. We're going to be able to look back at this and be like, oh, well, we talked about this. I think I would change over to that filter bottle. Tired of people ripping my trash open to get water bottles. Oh, I love this. Like, this is just, you get it on Amazon. A Brita. They have a big one too. They have a pitcher. So you can get the pitcher of water. And then you can do, but worst case scenario, like Lori said, boil a big pot of water and then just drink. I drink room temperature water. My cousin died of cancer. Before she died, she told me, no plastic bottles. She said, no, she said, like the plastic water bottles, we would be leaving them in the car and stuff. She was like, don't drink. It releases something that causes cancer. And then she was saying like bleach. And then because she used to wash dishes in bleach. Like she would like put a cap of bleach in her dishwater. And she'd do it scalding hot. And she did everything in bleach. She was like the bleach queen. So she was like, that's not good for you. And then she said, what else? Oh, but as a vocalist, you know, I'm a singer, if you don't know. You drink warm. You don't want to drink cold things. Cold things are not good for your voice. I've learned so much already during these times. Ooh, yes, Lord, we got to share. Have some cash in a Ziploc bag in a safe place in case electricity goes out and stores can't process your cards. And then a lot of places are just saying cash, no card, no cash. Don't get ready, stay ready. Right. Don't use bleach like Trump talk. Listen, Trump. Yeah, get you some canned goods, get you some canned fruits. You know what I'm saying? Get you some stuff. And look up natural things. Like this is the time where everything we've been doing as a culture, like when it comes to our food and stuff. I mean, I'm included. Like I'm not, and I've just been saying this since 2014, like to myself. So I'm really behind because at this point I should already be super heavy vegetarian and super heavy, like into all of this. Cause I've been saying for the longest, I'm gonna stop eating meat. I'm gonna stop eating all this crap. I'm gonna stop using. So I did. I stopped buying white sugar in 2012. I stopped. Yeah, 2012. I haven't bought white sugar. Can't tell you the last time I bought it. Well, it was 2012 sometime. And just certain things I just stopped using. I stopped cooking with. I stopped buying butter, sugar. I just stopped. I literally went cold turkey. I did a Daniel's fast and I never went back. And I just started doing more vegetables. And I just fell in love with stuff that I didn't even know I liked. Like I never liked Brussels sprouts before, you know, onions and, you know, just using natural stuff. If there's a hurricane, you'll need cash. Ugh, Lord have mercy. So yeah, in hurricane areas, like where I'm living, Florida, you know, places like that. Y'all know where y'all live at. What's your storm of how does it go for you guys? Maple syrup instead of white sugar. Yeah, I haven't used sugar in forever. Now, if I'm out and I have some sugar in my coffee or something because I'm somewhere, like when I'm traveling and they don't have, you know, and they got some whack creamer and I got to just put some sugar in there to make it. I don't trip because it's like, it's not my majority. So I'm not one of those people who be like panicking, like, oh God, I have the white sugar. Like, no, I just use it because it's there, but I don't trip because it's not in my house. So I don't care. But yeah, you guys, you got to think about these things. You got to think about these things. What are you doing to prepare yourself in general. Like, I was just telling my like family member, like, okay, you want to move? How much do these houses cost? What's the average light bill? You want to go ahead and write these things as though they are already now, so you can plan, go towards them. Even in a pandemic, you still should be planning things for your business. You still can be planning things for your personal care, you exercising. Turn off the chaos and like tune into God so that you can just come from that place. It makes a difference. It really does. Because people are going to be freaking out. And if you just hang around freak out people, I can't even imagine. I would literally go nuts. I can't be bothered. Okay, I'm complete for now. There's so much I want to tell you all the time about different classes and things, but I don't feel like talking about it right now. I'll do a live stream about Isagenix. You could be, I could be an affiliate to the company. Yeah, I'm an affiliate to the company. I'm affiliate to Isagenix and TLC. Happily, because I'll use it. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense to eat at anywhere. And if you tell them, like, you go to a restaurant, this is how it works, you guys. You go to a restaurant, you love it. You call all your friends, like this new restaurant in Dallas called Pangea, Dallas. My friend's been telling me forever to go to this restaurant. So I finally go. I have spent $1,000 at this restaurant already because their food, every time you eat, it's 100%. Well, that's because I be there for so long. And so my tab's out. Anyway, the point is I've spent a lot of money. My friends didn't get paid to tell me to go there. And I spent a lot of money there. And every time I'm going to always go there. I love the place. I love this place. Right. So you look at a company, any type of company that it doesn't matter the company. The same way we refer people to our favorite restaurant, or we tell people to use Verizon over Sprint because Sprint sucks. Verizon is not giving me no referral fee. So when you look at a company like Isagenix, this is a high quality premium company, which is why it's not super cheap, because you put in premium groceries into your body. So your life is not cheap. Therefore, the things that you put in there is not going to be cheap. It could be McDonald's, but they're paying you to share with other people. And then this is what people say. I ain't doing 2x2. I'm not a salesperson. You selling me on the fact that you're not a salesperson. And at the end of the day, that's a way to have food, but then also have income coming in. You know what I'm saying? It's not a quick, rich, whatever. There's a business plan. There is a level of sharing the products. You know what I'm saying? And the business with people. But at the end of the day, what else are y'all doing? Complaining, telling me I need to make a new revenue stream, but you have different vehicles that you can use. A business is a vehicle. Okay, there's different types of businesses. So once you have clarity on the understanding of how it works, then it's just a matter of getting people, just talking to people, just sharing, just sharing. You're sharing health and wealth. So it's a wonderful business model, whatever the company is, that it's a legit company, and you got to look at their compensation plan. But it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. That's why I use maple syrup instead of white sugar. Oh, I answered that. Yeah, so, I just look at it like, I think everybody just need to check how they're thinking, because there's just opportunities. Even during this time, there's opportunities. A lot of people lost their jobs, but you still have been spending money on food. So if you get with a company that sells food and you promote them and you put in the same 8 hours you was putting in on your job, who fired you? Like, can you fire you? No, you could actually give yourself more hours this week, right now, today, right? And so the thing is, it's how we think. We've just been trained by a government to make everybody not be creative, and they just been little sheep. And now the government tripping, and you don't know what's going to happen. They're making poor decisions that affect our lives, and people have been depending and having all their faith in, systems and infrastructures that change. And so you got to think like, okay, how should I be moving my money? You know what I'm saying? Even if you only have $100, how can I put this $100 to work for me? That's how you got to think. That's how you have to think, you guys. I would try the product first. Yeah, you try it. And even when you try it, you say, hey, I'm about to try it. Try it with me. Like, it's just that simple. That's how I did that. I joined. My boyfriend at the time was using it. And so he was like, hey, I'm trying this stuff. Try it with me. And so he shipped the products. And then from there, I used it for a long time, and I never even cared about it. And then when I actually looked at the business plan, I was like, this is brilliant. And it's the same work that I'm like, it makes sense. So it just makes sense. Like, you got to just understand that our thinking is the key. And a lot of times we stop ourselves because we go into, I don't want people to think this about me. Oh, I'm not this. I don't want people to think, and what I'm not is going to stop you. No matter the business, you could be selling classes, you could be selling hair, you could be selling whatever, anything. I hear these two things every single week from you guys. I don't want, will people buy it? I don't want them to think this. And I'm not this type of person. That's the whole thing. I don't want, and then you just fill in the blank. So then that's why you don't got, because you don't want, because you go into this. I am not. So worry about what you are not. And then I hear, will people buy? And all of these things are like, that's based on what? Fear. It's based on a lack. It's based on other people's perceptions. It's based on, I don't know, the commitment to stay where you at because you don't want to bother nobody, inconvenience anybody, and you don't want to seem a certain kind of way. I just refuse. I cannot be bothered with those type of thoughts. I mean, I get it because I've had them before. So, you know, when I first got started, kind of, when it was time to elevate, because when I first got started, I wasn't worried about what other people think because I was hungry. Like in real life, my rent was due and I needed food. So I didn't even have time to think about other people and their thoughts. But once I started kind of like, you know, growing, I was like, you know, when I realized that there's levels and you can grow and more and grow and grow, I was like, oh, like, I just had to learn. I learned a lot. And I just got over myself by getting into action. That's the quickest way. The way that you get over that, you guys, is get into action. Get into action. And then a lot of times the people you've been kicking it with, these are not the people that's going to rock with you during this time that's coming. I'm going to tell you right now. Some people are happy doing nothing, just living life how they living. You trying to help them and change them because you have a desire to change. You got to follow the desire to change and let God lead you. God will lead you to new types of people. You cannot always be worried about taking other people with you. I learned that the hard way because it gets hurtful. You like, I love this person. Why did I listen to me? They don't have the same desires as you. So you're going this way. I have been there a million times. And it's like, man, I wish my family, I wish my friends, I wish my lover, I wish whatever. And it's like, I can't be bothered by that. Cannot be bothered. Okay, I'm done. My phone's ringing. Hello? What up? You love me.